Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're here. I'm running a touch late on purpose because I have on the screen behind me what has been going on for the last 30 minutes. And that is we're about the most famous place on the planet tonight. This is Thunder over Louisville. And with Thunder over Louisville, and as you guys pop in, say hi, say who you are. I think this is members only other than Facebook and Twitter for about 10 minutes. It does not look like I will have any help tonight. No Coltrane, no Bobby Bob. So this appears to be a solo show tonight. The beautiful teal chair. You gotta love it. You gotta love the teal chair. There, we didn't even move the pillow. It took a lot of work. All right, actually it didn't, but there it is. And I need to get a teal jacket. I'm drifting already. Need to get a teal jacket. Kevin Marr in the house. The Thunder over Louisville is still going on. I can't tell if the finale's hit yet or not. That hotel, that's called the Galt House. And I've stayed there several times, and especially when we had a horrible storm. Ghost Rider's in the house. Okay, all right. Now I figured out who Ghost Rider is again. I keep forgetting. And the beautiful pink microphone, we're going to be adding that. That's not hooked up yet. I just found it tonight when I was cleaning out that center ottoman. And I found the beautiful pink microphone that we used to use on the show for Maya. So I'm going to hook that back up. Didn't have time to run the cables for it tonight, but we'll hook it in. We'll have 3 live microphones on the show. This one, and then that one. And so, like I said, going solo tonight as it appears.
No, yeah, the damn code took forever to come through.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I log in, I have to go to Gmail. So I have to log out of my Gmail and get into the other Gmail to get the code to come back.
The other Gmail.
Yeah, so
I go through that with the new Bolin Alley shit quite a bit because I have Starmaker Bolin at Gmail, new Bolin Alley at Gmail. We're going to keep Facebook open for about 15 minutes or so, give our Filipino fans a chance to say hi. The beautiful Heart Delos is in the process of moving. She has to move because the people that she's been renting a house from need their room back to give to her sister. Her sister is moving back from, I can't remember if it's out of the country, out of the city, or what it is. But so on short notice, Heart has to move. Hopefully, they're letting her stay there till the end of her rent period's up because she pays her rent on the 4th of every month. So, Heart, you're in here. Are they letting you stay? Because we paid for a full month. So, if they don't let you stay for a full month, I want you to get a partial refund because that's bullshit. If they're not letting you stay for the full month, and I am the king of taking on landlords. I haven't tackled any Filipino slumlords yet, but I'm up for it.
That is the only thing about renting that I'm nervous about is if somebody decides, you know what, I need my house back now.
Yeah. Oh, I've been here 7 years, and there's sometimes when you got 3 dogs that bark a lot, and you just wait and say, you know what, the neighbors have decided. I was having dinner at a restaurant a few weeks ago. Hadn't been there in a long time. The waitress walks up. She says, "You're Kenny Bolin." I said, "Yeah." Said, "Haven't been on TV for 12 years." I said, "But I am on the podcast." I said, "How do you know me?" "Oh, I used to live across the street from you." I said, "Really?" I said, "Which street?" She says, "Cherokee." I said, "Okay, yeah." I said, "All right." She said, "You still there?" I said, "Yeah." She says, "Uh-huh." She says, "You're a big part of the reason I moved." I said, "Why is that?" He says, "Well, every time I step outside, your dogs bark at me, and they sound very mean." I said, "Well, if they think you're going to hurt me, they are. Otherwise, they're just letting me know there's some asshole out in the yard."
I was about to say, what kind of ass are you?
She said, but I would be in my yard across the street. I said, "Well, that's called a warning. Keep your ass on your side of the yard." What they're just trying to tell you. Keep your ass on your side of the yard. Somebody just reached back there and stole something of yours. I don't know what that was about.
Yes. Ghost.
Yeah. Jeanette's in the house. Jeanette, we show, as a matter of fact, while Jeanette's in here, she gets mad when I do this, so I'm going to do it. I got a little something here. Being as Jeanette's in the house. Now, I don't think I have a picture posted of Heart, but I do have a picture posted of Heart's lovely daughter. That's our lovely Ruby May. That's at 13. That's Ruby May at 17. And that's Ruby May at 26. All those taken within 9 months. So, and let's see. There's our Chenny in her bowling girl shirt and her jacket, and then
now she's 20 now, right?
She turns 20 November 29th, same day as Dutch, Lawler, JBL, Eunice, and Ruby. They all have the same. It's weird how they all have the same
The
birthday.
hell's up with the moon that day, huh?
We have found out that 2 of these people have dropped out of the show. At least 2. The featured attraction Dead Center is still on.
All right.
So don't panic yet. Me and my lovely red jacket.
Is the other one public yet? The new one?
I'm going to make them both public tonight because it was
Okay.
confirmed to me by the producer. Let's see. Wouldn't just anybody just?
That's a sweet setup, man.
Well, that's the early setup.
That's before the teal curtains.
That's before all the teal came in, and then we did that.
Nice.
Then teal seating and everything. It's very tealish. I'm looking for a picture of somebody. Have I found it yet? I'm looking. Matter of fact, we are now officially Bolin Plus. That is not a Bolin Plus badge, but somebody might be working on that as we speak. It's no longer,
baby.
and I don't know if we have it uploaded yet or not. Maybe later. We are no longer jobbers, mid-carders, and main eventers. I think I saw a pre-screening of this, and the Bolin Plus members have 3 tiers. I do know the 3rd tier is extreme. It's extreme. For those of you that want to get a copy of my book, when I come to Evansville, I got several different covers. I have a few of this one, a few of the art version that's done that I have to order more of it. There's Thunder Over Louisville still going on. But you can pre-order the book, but I need to know how many books to bring. I don't know whether to bring 20 or 30 or 50 or, so if you're coming to the event and you want to get a copy of my book autographed, normally I sell them for $30 shipped. I will be selling them for $25 at the event because I don't have to ship them. So if you want a copy of the book, let me know in advance. You can prepay for it because I'm not going to be bringing books that aren't paid for. But make sure you're coming to the event. And when you do, I will give you a number to give me. And that number says, okay, you get a book or a name. I mean, I don't think anybody's going to drop your name to get the book. So a name or a number will be fine. And then you will have your autograph book there. This will be auctioned off at the event. The John Cena picture, we'll be doing that at the Bill Superstar Dundee Kenny Bolin table, nicknamed the Superstar and the Starmaker table. So we will be doing that table together. And I'm trying to find one more picture here. Here we go. I found it. That's the ex-girlfriend Lena in her green jacket. Now, this girl has not been an ex-girlfriend, but that's the one that's in here now, Bidbot or Bot Body or whatever the hell she goes by in here.
Bang Jen.
Bang Jen. Yeah, she's got a lot of.
So close.
So close.
Just a bit outside.
Eunice with her jacket. Now, where'd Chinny go? Because me and Chinny have it's not an exact match due to the lighting. Her jacket looks very light blue. I've got pictures of that jacket where it's much darker. I need to upload those, but I'm wearing the version of her jacket tonight. Only hers zips up and mine buttons, as you can tell.
Yeah, the lighting makes hers look a little more.
Yeah, it looks a little more almost San Diego Charger blue than it does. And then, of course, there's Art Jail. Now, Lorraine
is so adorable.
Is she? God, I mean, look at those eyes. I mean, not that any other kids are not, but if this kid walked up and said, "Mister, please, could I have 50 pesos for hamburger?" Mm-hmm. How would you say no?
Yeah.
If you only had 45 pesos, you'd beat the shit out of somebody, take 5 of their pesos, and give it to this kid.
Like,
I would.
Sir, may I have another? Of course.
May I have another? What else would you like?
Shovel the kid down by their face to get it.
She'll be turning 10. God, shame on me for forgetting her birthday because we've thrown her 3 of her birthday parties, her first 3 ever. Of course, the lovely Eileen's there. Cheska. Oh, I wish I'd uploaded it. Did you see Cheska's new pictures?
Did you send them to the DM?
Cheska the Beautiful, I named it. So she was sick when she took that picture, but she
if it's in the DM, I saw it.
Yeah, she uploaded some pictures. She called it a pictorial at school. She still has to pay for those pictures. I told her we would see what we could do to help out because she
has gorgeous cheekbones. Look how high they are.
She does, man. She does. She does not look like the typical Filipino.
No,
but to my knowledge,
Spaniard look to her.
She's almost looks like she's got some Indian in her.
Yeah.
Okay, the finale of Thunder Over Louisville is going off in the background. Did you hear that?
Now, what is that? An air show?
Well, I'm going to show a touch of it right here. All right. Okay. If you can see that,
Yeah.
blow me up big screen there so we can see this a little bit. Just put yourself in the corner. Let me take down the lovely Cheska.
All right.
Blow me up big screen. Okay, this is Thunder over Louisville. This is the biggest night of the year in Louisville other than the Kentucky Derby. Okay, that hotel that just went by there for a brief second, that is the Galt House. That is where I used to watch Thunder over Louisville from, on the roof. Me and the Prince would go there every year for a few years when I worked at Humana, and we were, because I was always the top salesperson, they would let 50 of us from Humana go up on that roof and watch Thunder over Louisville, or we could choose the Humana building. The Humana building was awesome audio because you got the reverberation of the fireworks from the little open air well that we would stay in. With this, you're up on the roof. There is, there's reverberation from downtown, but that is the Galt House. And when the winter storm hit, I had to leave my home for 2 or 3 weeks because we had no heat, no water, no nothing. And Aaron the Idol Stevens bailed early. He was my roommate then. Well, we don't better. As a matter of fact, he fell asleep in the bathtub because the water iced up on him. Yeah. And he damn near died at my house. And he didn't
Who was it that chiseled him out?
Huh?
Who was it that wound up chiseling him out? Wasn't it Rico?
It wasn't Rico. Somebody had to come there. I forget who it was. It was somebody.
It was somebody that was on here because they told the story.
One of the lesser known of the contract people, or maybe it was Danny Shanley. I don't remember.
Mondo, maybe.
Yeah, somebody had to go on there. They didn't what you call chiseling him out, but they had to revive it. Crony, maybe it was Crony. Somebody told it. I can't remember.
Yeah. I can't remember who it was, but I remember it being told.
Somebody had to get him out of there. I can't remember if it was Danny Shanley.
Oh, you know who told the story? It was Aaron.
Oh, Aaron told it. Yeah. He would be the one to know the story the best, wouldn't he? But I've stayed in that hotel many times, but I was there for 3 weeks for free because they felt bad for me for having, and me and the hotel manager were dear friends. Not only did we stay in the hotel for free, that's a 5-star luxury hotel, guys. The Galt House is one of the premier hotels in Louisville. We also got 3 free meals a day, including a buffet, including an open area that only the premier guest got, to where we could go get food anytime we wanted it.
Damn,
I didn't want to go home. God damn. And my girlfriend, Dawn, at that time, she would come down and stay with me, needless to say. She lived over in Jeffersonville, Indiana at the time. She just drive across the bridge to going home. She stayed at the fucking Galt House and eating premier food every day. And but yeah, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then there was an open area where if you wanted snacks, sandwiches, soft drinks, or chips or whatever, they had a room down there, and we all had special keys for it. The little magnetic keys. That was back when they were popular. And this was probably 2007, 2008, whenever the storm of 2007 or 8 or 9 was. Probably 07, if I had to guess. And that was my place, and that's where I used to watch Thunder over Louisville from every year. So look at that big giant Saints logo. Jazzy Jan ought to be thrilled with that.
So what is it? Just like a festival of?
It is. There's roughly 750,000 people down in Louisville right now. They've estimated on both sides of the river over 1 million people. It's roughly 2 miles from my door. The air show's been going on all day since like noon today. It's 6:30. They were still. They buzz my roof. They fly over the roof. They're not. Oh God! In some cases, 200 feet above my roof. These fighter jets and planes that most people have never seen are buzzing my roof to go downtown to Louisville, which is 2 miles away. I mean, they buzz my roof, and then a split second later, they're downtown. At Mitch and Murray, we're Mitch and Murray.
Like on the cartoons where, like, after they go by your clothes, like, zip off.
Yeah, pretty much. pretty much. And so that is...
it kicks off Derby season. Okay, thanks, Jeff.
Now they play the national anthem, and you can hear here we go. Are we getting ready to go with it? And that's a little bit of the opening. But the finale is something to see. Let me get us up to some busy shit. Oh, we haven't even started the show yet. Oh, it sped me out of it. That motherfucker.
Yeah, look like Nature Boy Buddy Rogers back there.
Yeah. Well, why did it speed me through that? No, it's still going on down. Oh, you know why? It just started at 9:30.
Oh.
Well, okay. Well, there it is. It says
You had the
golf
pre-show
house.
set up.
Yeah, it says golf house right there on the thing. Okay, you can come back in and we'll get back to business here. Oops. I don't know if it's a copyright strike to show a local television's feed of Thunder over Louisville or not. I could
drive down. How some people get away with some of that shit. There's a girl that watches Raw and SmackDown all the way through.
Kentuckiana Sports is the one that amazes me. Kevin Marr is absolutely correct. This is the kickoff of Derby season.
Okay.
And in 2 weeks from now, we have the Kentucky Derby. And Bear Nose Pizza contacted me. They wanted me to come down after the Derby Festival for me and my son to come down and visit them. And they're loving the sponsorship so far. So we appreciated that. Billy Sellers. Billy mentioned something. He was trying to figure something out and he was going to try it. And we showed her Jeanette. I don't know why she goes by. I haven't figured out Bang Jen TV. Maybe she'll explain that to me.
Yeah, maybe it's a little tongue in cheek. What cheek? I won't say.
What tongue? I won't say. Hear the finale?
Not really.
My windows are shaking.
I was about to say, it's not coming through the audio. Really.
Well, I have a filter on here to filter out background noise. The windows are shaking. All the dogs are looking around like, what the fuck? The cat ran into the closet. And the windows in this 150-year-old building are shaking. 130-year-old.
Tell you what, that's a good-ass filter because I can't hear anything.
I'll be damned. Oh, man. When it's if I get bombed over, no, I've got a filter kicked in to filter out background noise. There's Eunice in the house. So Lorraine, who I showed a picture of a minute ago, she needs to have an ultrasound again and some more medication. I appealed to the doctors to let her come in, and we would try to raise the money on the show tonight to pay for it. They said no. Thank you, doctor. You hunk of shit. You don't want to know everything that I said to this goddamn doctor.
I can only imagine.
The third party, because they wouldn't talk to me directly. I was negotiating between Eunice's mother, Eunice, and myself. And but we're basically trying to raise about $30 to $40 to take care of the ultrasound and the medication that little Lorraine needs. She's been having a lot of problems. I told Eunice we would make an appeal, see what we could do. I did pay to get the kid in to see the doctor. We have not covered the ultrasound or the medication as of yet, but I did get her in to see the doctor because they didn't have time to wait. She was having complications from that pancreatitis or whatever it is she's dealing with. And tell Justin and James I said hello. I don't know if I have Justin and James pictures loaded. I don't have them loaded in here yet. But Justin, I don't think I've showed their pictures yet, but they have matching.
I don't recall those names. Huh.
Yeah, they have jackets like this as well. I might have sent them to you personally. My name is
Bangjen.
Okay.
Yeah, it is unique.
I've never called you that. I've called you Jeanette I've known Jeanette for about 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, it just kind of means different things here in the States that people
it means different things here in the States. Bang Jen. Yeah, I banged her once or twice. Charged me money. Now? Bang Jen is in her 30s.
Okay.
She is the sister of Liani.
Hey, Bang Jen.
And the aunt of Joera.
Oh, okay.
The lovely Joera.
We need like that Anawa'i family tree thing, like so we can see exactly who.
T-Maker knows what we're talking about. T-Maker knows. And T-Maker stepped up real big for us the other night, really helped us out with a couple of things that we were working on. That was very nice of him to do that. And I definitely owe the man some Popeyes if we ever get him down here. I have had to order a new cover for the desk because this thing is made of a material that members of my family cannot touch. It's a very, there are certain plastics that he can't touch.
Oh, allergies.
Yeah, so I had to order another one, and this thing costs $6.99, and it's a hunk of shit. It might look okay. It might look okay on camera, but the one coming, according to what I ordered, the teal kind of matches the chair to where this is a blue that matches the stools. If anyone gives a shit. So we got 60 people live in here tonight. This might be a record. Might be a record for this to be members only. So if you're watching and you can't comment, all you got to do is go get one of the new Bolin Plus memberships. The brand new, they just rolled out today. $3 will get you to where you can comment on the show.
That's the whole month.
We're going for the whole month. And now, thanks to AM Bolin, which I've been pretty good at doing. I've been, because I'm normally up early in the mornings anyway, because I'm old. And I sleep weird as shit. I never thought I'd ever see the day that I would have a show called AM Bolin. Didn't see that. Didn't see that one coming.
Ways away from me.
Yeah, well, hit 64. We'll see if that shit changes or not. So, so I'm probably doing roughly 8. I did not do a Saturday AM show today. I almost did, and I was going to do brunch with Bolin at about 1 o'clock. Nah, fuck it. So, yeah, I backed out of both of those. But I have been advised occasionally to do a brunch with Bolin around an 11 to 12 o'clock. I guess 12 would be lunch with Bolin. And if we ever do 5 o'clock shows, that'll be dinner with Bolin. Scaramucci will be a 4 o'clock show. Oh, and I forgot, because we got 60 some odd of you in here. I need to make the announcement now.
Yeah, you do.
I was supposed to do it the other night, and I forgot to do it.
Yeah, you did.
Night at a special time of 8:05 p.m. Finally, the return of John Cena Sr. John Cena Sr. will be here with probably some updates on his son, things that have been going on backstage at WrestleMania, updates on his movie career, updates on him announcing that John is coming back for a title run. I'm telling you right now, I don't have to wait to speak to John Cena Sr. about this, is that he's going to become a 16-time World Heavyweight Champion. If he's coming back for a run, he ain't coming back not to break Ric Flair's record. That I can assure you. Even though him and Flair now have a reality show together on Roku TV.
They do.
I'll never see it because I do not have Roku TV. So, well, Eunice, don't thank me yet because I don't think we have any donations yet. And I told you, due to my own financial shit I'm dealing with, there's only so much I can do. And let's see here.
You said 8:05. What day did you say again?
8:05 Tuesday night. John Cena Sr. So, and we do not have one donation as of yet. I did have to pay for some special medications that were picked up at Costco that I see just came out of my card, and it wasn't that bad. It's $15. And I do have to take my dogs to I'm not going there. Those were the places. A bill from 2003 that I'm pretty goddamn sure I don't owe. It's not
like $350 a month.
It's not like me to finance a $45 bill. And plus, I was making real good money then with OVW. 03, I'd been there 4 years, and we'd been with WWE contract for 4 years. I was rolling in some pretty good money. I would not have financed a 45 fucking. So in other words, they took my money bill. They took my money and then sent me a bill. I got how do you dispute a fucking 20-year-old bill? But no,
how do you not charge off a 20-year-old bill?
Yeah, well, you tell me. You tell me. And
then that bad.
Oh, then they claim that there's a dog I didn't even own that went in there under my name that had a $270 tumor removed. Wasn't even my dog. Charged on my bill. I said, no, I won't be paying that.
Shady as fuck, man.
You tell me about it. Tell me about it. So no, we have absolutely no donations as of yet. So we're trying to raise probably at least $40 to help out the Lorraine situation. We did get 2 of the phones delivered. Little Miss Chris, who's got 3 children, desperately needed a phone for her kids. Kevin Marr says he gets paid tomorrow. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, getting paid on a Sunday. There's not many of us. We're up to 63 live in here. That might be a record for a Saturday night.
Where are they coming from though? Because there's only like 34 on YouTube.
Well, that means they're coming from Twitter and Facebook. That's what it means.
Nice.
And plus, we are going to be auctioning off the John Cena picture when I go to Evansville. I heard that just a little bit ago. And so I'm trying to think what all we were trying to cover tonight. I know that Eunice is probably going to be needing rice for her and all of her dogs soon. That's about another 50. We could probably focus. If we don't raise that tonight, we might be able to focus that. Oh, I got a new client. Well, that's great. Always good to hear that. Somebody used your name
on a bowling.
at the vet. Yeah, pulled a bowling on a bowl. No, buddy, they didn't, because I've never done that. I have never used my name on someone else's name to charge them money for something they didn't buy. That's called a federal crime. If
That's a sub-level of human being there.
Yeah, that's a sub-level of human being. Getting back at big business for fucking you over. I'm a little mad at Walmart right now. I'm a little mad at FedEx right now that keeps delivering my fucking products to the wrong home. A little upset with Walmart that can't fucking read. So I'm about to yell at Walmart when the show's over, as a matter of fact. I've already yelled at FedEx. So that shit's getting old. And, so we're spread out tonight. We got our Twitter viewers, we've got our Facebook viewers, and now we will stay live 7 more minutes with Facebook, and you're going to see the numbers go way down there. Yep. So while you're watching, go over and subscribe. If you enjoy the shows, get a fucking $3 membership. If you can't afford the $7 one or the $19 one, it's called Bolin Plus, and what that does for you, it lets you comment, as these wise people are doing on every show that we do. You can make a comment, you can ask a question, and I've never known us not to answer the question, be it me, Coltrane, Bob, or the guest. John Cena Sr. will be here on Tuesday. I wrote Mark Henry today to let him know we're still waiting on his people to give us a date to bring him in. And so that will be nice to get him done. I'm waiting on Disco Inferno to give me his date, waiting on Coman to give me his date. I'm waiting on a date from him. But unfortunately, the bad news I got was that Dutch Mantel, and I also found out Austin Idol will not be appearing. Supposedly Austin Idol was a schedule conflict. I'll leave it at that. I heard other things too, but I haven't confirmed those things yet. But scheduling conflict is what I've heard so far. We'll leave it at that. And then Dutch Mantel was advised by his doctors not to travel too far from his local doctors and hospitals, to be on the safe side. They didn't want him in Evansville without his legit real doctors close by. You know, he just was in the hospital not all that long ago. And I told him, I told him that's wise. Do what your doctors are telling you. But that's 2 of the people I really wanted to go see. I hadn't seen Dutch in years. And Austin Idol, my son has never met. I haven't seen Austin Idol since '77. I think I got a picture of me and Austin Idol together in the branding. But yeah, Eunice, I'm sorry, honey. So far, no one has donated. So
he was actually one of my favorites when I was like 8.
No, he was so good. As a matter of fact, my son said it should have been him that got the run instead of Hogan. That's the picture.
There's something to that.
That's the picture we will be auctioning off, apparently in Evansville, because no one's even made. But the price is going up. The bids in Evansville will start at $330. This is the last one available. This is the last one available, according to Mr. Cena. He says the last one he sold for $450. I would love to break Cena's record. Every penny of it will be used to help our folks here on the show. Various families, we hope. It won't be going to one family. It will go to several. And my book, if you want to buy that in Evansville, let me know in advance if you're coming. Order your books now, and I will bring them. I'm not going to bring books under the assumption 75 people wrote me, Kenny, I'll buy your book, and then none of those fuckers show up. So if you pre-order a book and give me your name, I will give you a number attached to your name. Come to my desk, and I will sign the book for you during the 2 days that I'm there. But I'm only bringing enough books to cover what people say they'll buy, and then maybe 15 or 20 extra for those that do not have social media. I'm not bringing anything more than what people tell me they want. So if you want a copy of the book, pre-order it if you're going to be there, and come to my desk and I'll sign it for you for $5 cheaper than if you order it me for here, because I have to mail it to you and charge you for shipping. I will not have any of the shoes with me. The manufacturers are running a little slow on mass production. I've only got a handful. Yeah, we sold out very quick on the round ones, and they haven't got our second round yet. They're running out of those American flags. They said that Trump is peddling those in front of the courthouse downtown, and they're also I hear NoDoz is going very quickly. They're trying to get shit to keep Trump awake during his court hearings. So that's always good.
You need that ammonia tablet to whiff under his nose.
He needs one of those, don't he?
He's shaking out of sleep every time.
Yeah, he's fallen asleep 3 of the 4 days.
I've seen that.
You would think that if you fall asleep the first time, you would do everything you fucking could not to fall asleep the next day. They were off Wednesday, and then he fell asleep again Thursday. I have not heard if he fell asleep Friday or not, because you get delayed reports from the reporters as to what's going on in there. And lovely Ruby May, her mother's watching the show right now. Our lovely Ruby May, and they have to move, and they're going to need $30. I know that sounds amazing. It's $30 for them to rent the new room, and I'm hoping they don't owe that till May the 4th. May the 4th be with you.
And
Got that in. Got that in. And so that's basically what we're looking for. Who else we got in here? Who we got?
Eunice.
Oh, okay. I thought I said Reluca for a minute. We haven't seen her in a while. And
I was wondering about her a couple of weeks ago, actually.
Reluca?
Yeah.
I think we finally got our first donation of the night. Let's see what we got.
Who that?
We got okay, it says from Warford Senior. I don't know who that is. But they have donated $10 over on the Cash of App, it looks like.
Wilford or Wilford?
Warford.
Warford.
You know what? I have seen the name before, but Warford has donated $10.
Thank you.
And hang on here. We got another donation. Well, you know what would help? If the old Starmaker put his old man glasses on, and that would help. And we got $10 from Nicole, who just donated $35 the other night.
Nice.
So Nicole, yeah. So we have a grand total of $20 in. They haven't told me where they want that money going. So if you're in here chatting, tell us where you want that money going. Handsome Daddy always. I know.
Who was the first donation?
Did you hear that? Well, wait a minute. Let's not worry about that. Eunice said, "Daddy's so handsome."
Always handsome.
You know, my jacket actually looks real blue tonight. Have you noticed that? Because it's kind of had that midnight. Maybe
like you went to Penn State.
Maybe a little Penn State nittany blue going on there. Maybe because of all the contrasting teal, the blue is not getting sucked up by the black. Because we had so much black in here before. No offense. We had so much blackness.
It's
so much darkness.
They call that shit affirmative action. You gotta have at least one.
Is that I got to have one. Yeah. Well, we didn't hire you, Cold Drink, because you were qualified. We hired you because we needed you. What the Republicans are bitching about. We're hiring too many unqualified black people is what we're doing.
Pretty color up in here.
Oh, there's Roger. Okay. Roger,
Brian Warford.
Roger, I am so much more thankful of your donation than you realize, because we never fucking get donations from Facebook
Senior,
and it is almost unheard of. And so, Roger Senior,
it is very rare.
Roger, you have proven the myth wrong that we can't get a donation off of Facebook. Now there's a shitload over there more watching that are welcome. There's many ways to donate here.
Maybe it's like the 4-minute mile. Now that they've seen somebody do it,
now that they've seen somebody crack the 4-minute mile, maybe someone else will try and run the mile. Yeah. And Eunice has told you how handsome her daddy is. I mean, my God. I mean, she didn't really need to say it. I mean, here it is, right there. I mean, as a matter of fact, I am so much happier with this place, with the redone bedroom and living room and the new carpeting. Redid the living room, including the chair. I redid all the furniture for $38.
Wow,
that is unreal. That you could just change the look of a place for $38. And the carpeting for both rooms ended up running $128 thanks to FedEx not knowing where to deliver my shit. And so they've been the last three deliveries from FedEx actually made it here. So I'll have to get a screenshot of this and post the picture of Chenny's picture, where it's more of a darker blue than a powder blue. And I would love to find this in teal. If anybody sees this in teal anywhere for under $50, because the great thing, Temu has these things for $17 all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All the Filipinos I've bought these for, we've been buying them for $6 or less. Jelly Bean, Eunice, Chenny, Jeanette. I bought jackets for Jeanette and both her kids. Ruby May, but it's very hot over there right now. So I'm telling everybody in the Philippines to hold off. Did you show off your new shirt while I was in exile? You know, I haven't. It's hanging in my closet. I wore it. As a matter of fact, that shirt has been shown one time, Bob. When Walmart brought me my groceries, they snapped a picture of me holding the package. I might be the only person that's in the Walmart photo showing your groceries have been delivered. They said, well, I need to get a picture of that. And I said, here you go. And I held it up. I was wearing the shirt that Bob sent me, Bob's apology shirt.
Ah.
We'll just label it as that, Bob's apology shirt.
While you was holding the package.
Yeah, well, y'all don't know what the apology was for, though, do you? I'm sorry I didn't leave your show sooner.
Could have been one of anything.
I'm sorry I didn't leave sooner is what the apology was for. So I will make sure to wear that during the Cena show on Tuesday. That's when we'll break out the shirt that Bob sent me. But people have seen it. People have seen that shirt. If I sent you a picture, and I think I even posted it on my stories, I'm wearing the shirt in a Walmart photograph where it says, your package has been delivered from Walmart. How was your service? And I'm sitting there with a big smile with Tucal wearing Bob's shirt. So I think I sent that to Bob. I almost had to have done it. Now, he was mad at me at the time, so I don't know if he saw it. He might have deleted it. Bob, is your daddy so handsome like Eunice said? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy over here? So your on-air light is on over there. The king light's on over there. Underdog hanging here, taking up some space. Oh yeah, there's the on-air light. So yeah, I will debut the special shirt that Bob sent me on the John Cena Senior Show. Right. Tuesday night, 8:05 p.m. And the rest of the guests, we're lining them up, just getting dates set aside. Mr. Kennedy, looking to get him in here. He said he would do the show. Matt Morgan kind of teased like he would come in. I might do it. Matt, but then again, I invite Republicans on the show all the time. Matt is a Republican mayor in Florida.
He's a different kind of Republican, though.
He's a different kind, and I know that a lot of the Republicans don't like a lot of shit I say. And speaking of Republican, how about Mike Johnson backing down like a little bitch after refusing to do jack shit nothing forever? All of a sudden today, funding Ukraine was a great idea. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
How about that? But maybe people don't want to hear so much about politics tonight. If people ask me about it, if you ask me my opinion, I'll be happy to tell you. If you don't, we'll talk about other shit. How about Ellie Dela Cruz? Ellie. Oh, we also have a $25 donation today from Karen McDonald from San Diego. I think he goes by the name Karen McDonald. But he says, don't ever say I'm cheap again. Here's my donation. I said, we got people that donate this every show. You do this once every 6 months, 8 months if we're lucky. Just shut the fuck up, is what I politely told him.
Somebody does the dishes, like, don't ever say I don't do anything around the house.
Yeah, I did the dishes once in a year. Dishes back in 06. That would be an Aaron the Stevens story. I did the dishes in 06. You want me to do them again in 09? Goddamn.
Get a Slammy Award.
I've done my fair share. So Facebook, if you're watching the show, you want to help our families out, $5, $10. I know I sound like Trump begging for $5, but I'm not a multi-billionaire. And according to some people, I may not even be a multi-millionaire with $2.2 million under my bed, which should be going up. If I go under there and check out, see how much interest we've earned, it could be up around 70 people on a Saturday night. What the hell?
It's got to be a record, right?
I would think. Not a bad turnout for a Saturday night with thunder over Louisville downtown. The strawberries and cream goes with the. Hang on, let me move it over here. Where's the pink microphone? I'll have this hooked up and just see what it does for a third mic to have be picking up something. Look at that, just blends right in, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
It's the strawberries and cream microphone sent to me from downtown from Mitch and Murray. It was sent to me on a mission of mercy. Mission of mercy. Mm-hmm.
He walked 4 times today, huh? That's not a good day.
Who?
Was it an intentional walk, or did he just straight up like?
Don't tell me anything, Roger, because I haven't watched today's game. So,
if you're new, you don't be telling stats unless.
That'll get you your money sent back to you. Don't tell me anything.
No scores, none of that shit. Unless we talk about it.
I watched no baseball today. I was watching the Giants and Padres. Dr. Bill Irwin, I'm on a mission from God. No, you're on a mission of mercy. It's a whole different thing.
That's one of those movies that every time I catch, I'll stop and watch.
Oh, Glengarry?
No, Blues Brothers.
Blues Brothers. No, well, Glengarry, I'm the same way. You know, Blues Brothers. Even though I like Aykroyd, even better than I like Belushi.
Really?
I don't know. Oh, I liked Aykroyd. I got Aykroyd's humor. Well, now, and you didn't tell me any scores other than I know Ellie is not swacking any home runs today. I know that. But he might steal 15 bases if he walked 4 times. So
no, we know you didn't know. That's why we let you know.
That's all right. No, you're cool. No, he did. Yesterday, he stole second. He stole third, and on a wild throw came home. After he got an infield single up the middle that the second baseman was rushed to try to make a play on. It went by and went in the center. Stole second. 2 pitches later, stole third. I sent you all the video. I sent you the video. And then I sent you the video, which should have been a grand slam, but they wild pitched a run home during that at bat. Ellie's up, bases loaded. Wild pitch, run scores. Next pitch, out of the park. So had they not wild pitched a run home, one would lead to assume would have been a grand slam, but a 3-run homer ain't bad. So the Reds, it was 1-1 in like the 8th inning, and the Reds get like 7 runs in the 8th.
They got done like I did with my parlay because the Orioles just screwed it all up for all y'all. Could have had a nice donation.
God damn it. Fucking Orioles.
Yeah, 7-game parlay, 6 hit. I was waiting for the Orioles.
Yeah.
Came up short.
You have missed more parlays on one game than any person I think I've ever known.
It's frustrating.
During the NFL season, college basketball season, that one game has fucked you at least 6 times that I know of.
There was one time that I was fucked by 0.5. Half a point screwed me up.
Damn.
On a parlay. All you can do is like laugh, otherwise you'll lash out and crush all your shit.
I'm going to post the line of the night. I should just leave it on the show. Just leave it up. Handsome daddy always. Filipinos love you so much. Well,
that's going to be a t-shirt next week.
As well they should. Eunice is the teacher's pet, apparently. Eunice brings the apple, wears the short skirt, has the big smile, never does her homework.
Extra credit.
Never does her homework.
Raises her hand to ask, how come we didn't get assigned homework today?
Why don't we have homework tonight, Daddy? We want work. That's Eunice. Eunice is a pretty smart kid. She does very good in school. I'm very proud of her. Let's see here. So, well, we got that one donation out of the Facebook. Apparently, no one else has been inspired by Mr. Wolford.
Give him 5
and no one else in general. So we got 70 people in here. 2 donations. Come on, guys.
I think we got a bunch of curious people on X right now.
Well, of course. Y'all know what this show's about. You know what we do. Come on. $5, $10. We got we're trying to raise 4. We've only raised 20 for Eunice's sister's medicine. Eunice is in here watching this. Come on.
You said there's a 25 from Kieran, 10 from Nicole, and 10 from somebody.
Well,
else.
45. Yeah. Well, I was going to pocket Kieran McDonald's money because it's so rare.
Okay.
I was going to go to Jack in the Box.
Yeah, I was about to say that's Jack in the Box money. And as I recall,
but if I have to,
40.
If no one else steps up, then I guess I have to use Kieran's money I can't go to Jack in the Box. Well, Kenny, didn't you make $300 in Jack in the Box money the other day? Well, yeah. I kept all Tea Maker's money for Jack in the Box. So I said, God damn, he eats a lot of Jack in the Box, Tony. Kenny, are those real sponsors on your thing? No, we made them all up. We just said, fuck it.
I'm telling on you.
Throw up random companies. If I was ever going to make up a sponsor, it would be Jack in the Box.
Oh, who the fuck?
Well, you can give hockey scores because nobody
gives a shit about that.
2 fucks about any goddamn hockey. The fact that I've got a co-host that wears a Dallas Stars shirt. I thought if they change the name to the Dallas Starmakers, they might actually develop a fan base. Wouldn't you think?
Is there more than one Lemonhead? Like,
no, he's the Lemonhead.
Okay,
he's the Lemonhead.
I don't recall the name being that long.
Well, because I never remember who Matt Booker is. So Lemonhead Matt Booker, because Matt Booker would be in here and I'd forget he's Lemonhead. So he's just helping stupid people.
Like know that the Leafs lost.
Yeah, he's like anyone gives a shit. It's like Paul RJ.
Paul
RJ wrote me last night, and him and his wrestler Kane, they're so creative down here that they steal other bad Republicans' names. Paul RJ Kane and a beautiful girl named, I think her name was Jenny or whatever it was, were at a rugby game that broke out down in Australia. And they appeared to be sitting in the upper deck somewhere.
Broke out.
He writes me, King, I hope you're watching Paul RJ. You embarrassed yourself. He writes me, King, we're having a great time. It's me and Kane and Kane's woman. And I'm looking at Kane's woman going, she could do better. Yeah. and what jacket is she wearing? This one. She's wearing this fucking jacket. I'll send you the picture after the show if I haven't sent it yet. So she sends me the picture, and there's those two ugly mugs in the picture with her. So I edit the picture and put goofy emoji faces over Kane and Paul RJ and focus on her and made the picture look much better. King, it was so amazing. The cheer squad, he wasn't even smart enough to call them cheerleaders. We have over 70 people. The cheer squad presented a banner that the team ran through. It was amazing, King. He's acting like he hadn't seen a fucking sporting event since 1971. I said the last time any professional event had a paper banner for a team to run through had to have been in the 50s. I said, we don't do that stupid shit over here anymore. Maybe Duke University does it. Maybe the high schools around here are very impressed that the high school basketball team can run through a fucking sheet of paper.
And always love when one errant cheerleader gets in the way.
Yeah. Oh, and there's always the little lightweight that gets caught up in the paper and gets thrown to the ground. Right.
Oh, man.
Trips over.
Funny. I can watch people fall down all day.
We're not impressed that your rugby fucks were able to run through paper. Oh, it was a big pop, King. No. They got a pop for running through paper. And then the same guy, Michigan Mike's in the house. How you doing, Michigan Mike? So the same guy brags that he went shopping at Woolworth. I said, we haven't had a Woolworth function in here since 1962.
Yeah, maybe last one in Omaha left in 85.
So they're living like 95 years behind the times over there, at least 65 years behind the times. He's naming stores over there that are a big deal that I have not seen. Let's see. Michigan Mike's in the house. How you doing, Michigan Mike?
Well, Mike.
He normally gives me a specific shout out because he's probably still mad at me. And he drove Bob Hazelwood out of town. And Hazelwood ought to be ashamed of himself. He really should. Because he's a Colorado boy. Wasn't he born in Boulder or something? Didn't Vince Russo deliver Bob Hazelwood? Maybe not.
That's the rumor.
They were the Minnesota North Star Makers.
You can do it, bro. Come on, bro.
The Maker part. Okay. That's what I thought I remembered.
I actually remember that move.
Jesse the Body Ventura actually named them the Minnesota North Star Makers and made them a very popular team.
And then they
got so popular they had to leave. There's a Mylene over in Slap Your Face. We showed her picture a little bit earlier with her and her child. Come on, Mylene. Yeah. Dexter's Midnight Riders, right?
Riders or runners?
Midnight Runners sounds better. Yeah, Midnight Riders. Riders.
That was Dusty, baby. The Midnight Rider.
Riders on the Storm. You know, I was not a Doors fan, but I do like that song.
I never really was either.
You weren't a Doors fan either. Yeah, a lot of people like the Doors. I was not a Doors guy. I was not.
It almost seemed like it was like you had to like them because it was the thing to like. Like nobody really enjoyed the music. Kind of like how everybody has their who's the dude? Who's the rebel down in Puerto Rico? Che Guevara. When everybody has this picture on the wall, don't know what the hell he's about.
Oh yeah.
But it's cool to have on the wall.
We have a Mexican restaurant here that is based on luchadors. And we went in there, and Chris is an expert on luchador wrestling. Mm-hmm. Conan is blown away by Christopher's knowledge of luchador wrestling and the history of luchador. So he goes in there, and we see all these masks, and Christopher knows who every mask belongs to, who every wrestler is, what they've done. The owners of the restaurant didn't know jack squat. They just hung the fucking mask. They just hung the pictures. They didn't know anything about it. And he was so appalled, we left the restaurant, never went back.
I would be too. That's like when you hear an audiobook about wrestling and they mispronounce all the names. It's like you don't know a damn thing about this sport at all.
I tell you what, I don't have to go to Thunder. Thunder comes to me. The air show has been buzzing my roof. It's been so loud here today that when I took my daily nap before me and Chris had some errands to run today, if I didn't turn on my sound machine and put my 7.2 Dolby Digital 1,000-watt sound system on like 12.
The Miami sound machine?
The level of volume. What's that?
The Miami sound machine?
Gloria Estefan was not there, but the rest of the group was.
Okay.
Gloria wanted more money. And so I sweep to Heavy Rain and Thunder every night for the last 7 years since I hooked up. Occasionally, I will just let the box fan do its thing if I have the box fan in the window, but it's been a little cool the past couple of nights. And so I had to turn that on. I had to turn that on louder than normal to drown out all these fighter jets flying over my roof. They fly directly over my fucking roof. You see the shadow of the plane when you're sitting on the porch with the dog. The dogs are looking up like, what the fuck? I hope they don't drop bombs. Oh, they're hoping you don't drop bombs. That's why you're out here to drop a bomb. So
you're in here dropping bombs.
I wish there were more people like Kenny that don't care about the Leafs. So I don't know what got Bob. And it doesn't seem to be a Southern redneck sport, but there they are in Dallas. There they are in Florida, the Panthers.
Well, and they're here until tomorrow,
Nashville
actually.
Sharks, right? Nashville. Was Nashville formerly the San Jose Sharks?
Did San Jose move? That's how much I know about hockey.
What? No, maybe Nashville's the Predators.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Okay.
I recognize that name.
I was invited to it. I was invited to a hockey game in Nashville, and that's all right. That's all right.
I didn't know until a couple days ago. We just lost the
I'll stay at home and slide down a mile-long razor blade into a bucket of 90 proof alcohol. How about that?
There you go.
Well, it's that or go to the hockey game. Let's see.
The Coyotes, they made the playoffs like the last few years, and then found out we lost them like yesterday, 2 days ago, or something like that. They're going to Utah now. But my whole thing is, why the hell was there a desert hockey team? Like nobody here. I don't know anybody that's a hockey.
Do y'all have a hockey team?
Well, not anymore. As of 2 days ago, they're Utah.
Who did you have?
The Coyotes.
Well, unless
they were an expansion team, like probably
unless your first name is Wiley, who would give a shit?
Yeah, well, the reason they gave a shit was because Wayne Gretzky helped start it. So when he was here, he was like on the board.
Well, they were the Phoenix Coyotes.
Yep. And
how long were they there?
About 25 years or so.
Really?
Yeah.
Bob would know this thing, I guess.
Oh yeah, he's saying something down there. He has a team until next week.
Well, you got the power. Bring him up. He's talking about Chris Jericho's book about the PPV.
Yeah, there you go. Let's see.
Ghost Rider, if you're not allergic to donations, we'll accept one because we could use some help tonight. I'd like to keep my jack in the box. No, still no more donations out of 72 fucking people.
You know, there's something to that, Ghost, with the long name. Yeah, because we're from Nebraska, and everybody I know is from like the Nordic areas, like Wisconsin.
Somebody just ruined the Carolina Hurricane game for me tonight.
What's that?
Did somebody just ruin the Carolina Hurricane game for me?
Mr. Sellers down there.
Sellers. Doesn't he know that I DVR on YouTube TV all the great hockey games of the week?
Oh, of course.
And then burn them just to have something to do.
Ever since were they the Whalers back in the day? Somebody was the Whalers and then moved to
the Whalers.
The Hartford Whalers, and then remember it was controversial because like you couldn't kill whales anymore. So
let me see if I can find my message. The donations are next to nothing tonight. I mean, I appreciate the couple of you that did, except for Karen McDonald. No appreciation there. So yeah, we got two $10 donations all night. That's all right, Billy. I'll get over it. Let me check.
You know, something else I will say about Phoenix is this is like East LA. The fans are so fucking fair weather.
Oh, yeah.
When I first moved here, literally you could walk up to the stadium and get season tickets to the Cardinals for $200.
Oh,
and then they got good. You couldn't get in there. Now you can walk up again and just get anything.
Well, I'm going to see
with the Suns.
I'm trying to figure out how Bob got into hockey.
He's from Colorado originally, isn't he?
That's the first time Roger Warford Sr.'s ever sent me. I think his son writes me from time to time. And Roger went to high school here in Louisville. So Roger's a local boy. Well, thank you, Roger. We appreciate that. And
yes, Coyotes moved from Winnipeg.
It looks like Jeanette has a new puppy. Can you upload pictures?
I can go into the brand and find them.
Well, they're not there.
Oh,
you would have to upload them. I'm going to send it to Bob. Jeanette's son has new puppies. That's what we need. That's what we need.
Else. Is
Yeah,
this true, Kenny? You don't watch hockey unless it's the Ice Hawks or the River Frogs?
I did go to a River Frogs game once and watched it with Dimitri Young. We had luxury boxes with sofas on the glass, and the players are being checked into the glass. So I have gone to one hockey game.
So you just get to see the faces all smashed up and stuff.
Look who just woke up from a nap. I can see in your eyes that you've been sleep typing this whole
time. I was gonna say, man, you look like you just woke up.
You look like you just woke up.
Yeah, well.
That goatee's coming in nice, though.
Well, no, hold on a second. It's 420, remember?
Oh, well, I can't believe anybody's watching this show. There's another show that ought to be pretty popular tonight.
I mean, it's like a national holiday for us.
I did my partying earlier, and then I'll do it after.
So,
I'm a professional, damn it.
Here's the thing. This ain't going to happen again for another 100 years. I heard this on the Stephen Colbert show last night. It's 4/20/2024, reverse.
Oh.
So this won't
I
happen.
find out that kind of shit after the fact.
Yeah, this won't happen again for another 100 years, as it was stated last night. 4/20,
hang in there.
2024. Yeah. So
apparently you look like Frank Zappa to the ghost.
Do you have the meme? Do you have the meme of the new payment plan? Bob looking like Frank Zappa. You don't look that bad.
The new payment plan? They mean the membership levels?
The membership, but it's kind of like a payment plan.
Payment plan.
People
are thinking through my brain slowly.
People are running on QuadruPay, but doing their $3 membership.
Now, I do not have the new. I don't know if you've announced the new level that we're introducing.
I kind of did. I put it in my stories. Mm-hmm. And oh no, I have not talked about that new level. No, I haven't talked about
level that we're putting.
No, the Glengarry, Glen Rock,
the very special new level.
Well, those are some great pictures. Now, of course, they can't afford to feed the dog they've got, Bang Jen.
So bring more.
So we'll get 2 more that we can't afford to feed. Let's do that. But they recently lost one of their Filipino Scoobies. They had 2. They had baby Scooby and Scooby. Oh, yeah. So and every kid loves a puppy. I get it. As long as you don't get 12 or 13 of them.
I have no desire for a puppy though. It's just too much work.
I love puppies, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah, bring yours over and then take it back home when you're done. You know,
Scooby got here at 4 months of age. Never really had any problems with him at all. 4 months, he was fairly well trained at 4 months. His name was Tyson when I got him, and you, the fans, changed his name to Scooby because Chris and Mike kept looking at him and said, that dog should be named Tyson. Every goddamn dog looks like him's named Tyson. You know, he looks like Scooby. So a neighbor across the street the other day that I'd never met, and he walks over, sir, do you mind if I ask you the name of your dogs? And I said, yeah. I said, which ones in general? What about the one with the teal collar? I said, what do you think his name is? He said, Scooby? I said, yeah. He said, that's really his name. He said, that's what we always call him. I said, yeah, that's his name. So did you get the picture of her kids with the new dogs?
I just saw them, yes.
Okay, there's an individual clip with the dog. I've even got a little video with a dog.
There's no cursor. Oh, there we go. I've been trying to look up Australian
video yet, but I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. And yeah, the double dogs are cute as hell.
So there's the dog.
Them dogs are young enough. There we go.
Oh,
Bang Jen, what are the dogs' names?
Good God.
Patches
and
Socks and Spot.
We're just going to make up names now.
Their names are Two Cow, Starmaker,
Bolin Alley, My Doodle, and the Prince. I found my Coke bottles today in case no one knew. I had those buried in an ottoman. I thought I had a Chocodile one, but maybe I thought I did because I cleared out all 4 ports. And if Chocodile had one, I can't find it. I could have sworn. You know what? I think for some reason they didn't make Chocos. Because we were going to make, and for some reason they did not do Chocodile.
Probably because Chocodile,
maybe.
I'm trying to say trademark or whatever.
Whom of you have your own Coca-Cola bottles? Whom of you? Oh, and not to forget Moo Cow. Moo Cow's real name was Misty. We bought this off the fucking shelf. I didn't have it made. We bought that off the goddamn shelf. Misty.
Original name, Misty?
Misty was her original name, and then she got so big and fat, we named her Moo Cow. And then that's how Two Cow came to be.
So you referenced the payment plans.
The payment plans, yes. They're really going to need a payment plan on one of those. Okay, so we have.
So no longer are you a jobber? You're a member of Bolin Plus.
There you go.
No longer are you a mid-carder.
No,
You're a member of Bolin Super Plus.
that's all over. Yeah.
No longer are you a main eventer. You're
No,
a member of Bolin Extreme.
that's a nice group. to be in.
And
Need more of those.
we are introducing a new level.
We have been teasing a new level for a long time. There was rumors that maybe a $99 level. I'd heard some things about.
There was some talk about a $99 level, but you know,
But
we
you in your borderline divine and mystical way have come up with another price
we
plan.
had a team meeting
Yeah,
that no one except me attended.
Yeah, I
But
wasn't
no-
there.
No one else knew about it.
I thought I was part of the
called it
team. I
last-
got the team jacket on. I thought I was part of the team.
Well, you were, but
Now Coltrane, I can understand not being invited, but me,
we did. Yeah, we forgot to It was happened before I woke up. Right, that's
got iced out of my own meeting.
exactly.
Wasn't handsome enough. Wasn't handsome enough to be
Say
at that
this
meeting.
here.
Okay, let's see. I'm anxious to see the new meeting. I've heard rumors.
The new
Word leaked out of that private meeting that only you
doesn't include those dogs.
No, you don't get the dogs.
The dogs are not.
I like the belly. I like the belly on the dog on the left. Bang Jen, I need names of these dogs.
All
'Cause
right.
I know I'm going to be feeding them in the next 30 days.
Might as well get to know him, right?
I get to know them if I'm feeding
Bolin
them
Plus, Bolin
Okay, there we
Super
go.
Plus,
The-
Bolin
the-
Extreme.
to revamp the memberships. And
Now there
National
is
Outreach.
Bolin Ultimate Extreme
Oh yeah,
for $499
and 99 cents.
and 9 cents. You get to be a guest on our show
Damn.
once during that month
Yes.
for at least 30 minutes, no matter how bad you suck.
Hmm.
And if you don't suck, we might let you go on a little longer.
And you know what? For that price, they can spew all the ignorance they want.
Exactly.
But
What do
if
you
you spew shit that can factually be proven wrong in a court of law, you might
Bolin
have.
will rebut you.
And if you are that type of member, you do have to produce a valid driver's license that your backstage pass matches that license. So even the most extreme troll that wants to get their shit in for 30 minutes could pay the $499.99, and as long as they don't
There
say
you go.
anything to be proven
Embarrass
wrong,
yourself as long as you want.
as long as
Up
you don't
there.
say anything like if you say Bolin raped a mouse behind Fairground Road once. Well, unless there's
You can't
video
prove that.
of a mouse, you can't say that.
You got to have video proof of it.
You got to have the mouse putting up a fight.
Exactly.
If the mouse is going along with it, you got no case.
Yeah, if the mouse was consenting, then
Consensual mouse. He's a circus mouse. He's a circus mouse. Why? Why?
circus mouse, just like the Green Mile.
He learned how to fuck humans. He's a circus mouse. The Green Mile.
So for $4.99,
Michael Clark Duncan brought me that mouse.
$4.99.99, you can
Balls.
join Bolin Ultimate Supreme,
Yeah.
Extreme, whatever it is.
Yes.
And guest star on our show. Now I heard Kenny that Anthony Scaramucci was wanting to get this membership so he could be on every single month.
Wow. Well, that would be
Yeah.
I
good.
heard that. Now, I don't know.
I've
if
heard
that's
rumors.
true or
I've
not.
heard rumors. Mark Cuban might also be in the running for this.
I've
Heard rumors that Anthony Yang might be in the running,
or Andrew Yang.
That
Either
guy
one.
too.
Brother Anthony. Don't forget Anthony. He's
Don't forget Cousin Anthony.
don't forget Mark Cuban's brother, whose first name I can't think of that I'm friends with. By the way, here's a shocking donation of the night.
Oh, yeah.
Bad Chris.
Dad Chris.
Bad
Oh,
Chris.
Donated $1.99.
With a 10 down. I'm pretty sure he's unblocked. I mean,
He is.
oh, there he is.
There he is.
There he is. Bob looking like, no wonder. Oh my God. On 420 days,
I've been reading his shit for like the past half hour.
he's in here instead of that other celebratory show that you
Well, it's
assumed
because
he'd
he's
be at. I told him he'd
turned
go
on
down.
them, I hear.
Oh yeah?
No, I haven't
Have you heard that?
I
No,
just-
you
You
never-
got a heel turn?
I
A heel
just-
turn?
Not on 420 day. He went crawling back there today, is what he did. He might have turned on him, and then today he realized of all days, I need to be back home.
I like to
probably.
celebrate that shit privately in my hot tub.
There you go. There you go. So we have $10 from Bad Chris. Good Chris, are you out there?
You can't be outdone by Bad Chris.
Can't be out. No, not by Bad Chris.
So I did not grow up in Colorado. I grew up in Texas.
Jerry May has not worked in quite some time. I keep yelling it, but it never works.
The reason I became a hockey fan,
Yes.
when I was a kid, I played a game called Stratomatic Baseball. I don't know if you ever remember that, Kenny. It was one of those dice baseball games.
No.
My cousins did that. I remember.
No, I missed out. It sounds like something I would have played, but I missed out.
So Stratomatic had not only the baseball game, and that's what I started playing because I loved baseball, but they had a hockey game and a football game and a basketball game. And I got the football game. Of course, we had the Cowboys. So I'm watching the Cowboys all the time. Growing up a Dallas fan too.
What year did you move to Dallas?
I grew up here. I grew up
Saturday night record, by the way, 73. We peaked at 73. That's
I grew up here. Yeah, they're leaving now that I'm here. I grew up here, moved to the DC area in.
Damn, you've been everywhere.
Moved to Colorado in 1980, and then moved back down here in 1990. So I've been here in 1990.
1990, I left Atlanta, moved back to Louisville. So we both moved in.
We were both moving back home.
We were back home, where we belong, country roots.
Yeah.
West Virginia never was home.
Not belong in West Virginia. I've been to West Virginia once. It was the longest.
I've done many shows in West Virginia, and the first ever Monday Night Raw that Cornette and myself attended, we were standing behind the Titantron, going over what we were going to do for that night. And myself, Cornette, Paul Bearer, and The Undertaker were supposed to have dinner at a Shoney's after the show. Can you imagine Taker and Paul Bearer walking into a Shoney's? Well, something happened and Cornette couldn't make it, so it was me, Taker, and Paul Bearer going to Shoney's in West Virginia. Of course, he walks in as Mark Calloway, but people still had a pretty good idea who the fuck he was because Paul Bearer was with him.
Tall guy with Paul Bearer.
Yeah. Paul goes in full makeup,
That wasn't makeup. That's how he looked.
Smell butter.
So Kenny, when you were in West Virginia, which was higher, the number of teeth or the combined IQ of the crowd?
Let me tell you a Rico Constantino joke that we went there to promote our show in West Virginia. And I had no idea he was going to tell this joke. We had to fight our way out of there. And we were followed to the hotel we were staying at, and we had to have security at our door. My briefcase got stolen that night that had my cell phone in it.
Good night.
And it had about $200 cash in it. And the bar we were in had to buy me a new cell phone and replace my money because their fucking people stole my shit. And security was supposed to have been watching my shit, and they didn't. So here's what caused the trouble. We're cutting the promo on the West Virginia Rednecks. Pick any person, it was a redneck. We're doing a show there the next night. Me and Rico get sent down a day early by Cornette. This radio station puts us up. And we do all-day radio shows all over West Virginia. And then we go to this sports bar that night where the wrestling show is going to be at. It's at a sports bar. So we go in there, we're cutting promos. Rico comes up, takes the mic. He says, "Hey, Kenny, do you know why the toothbrush do you know why? Hang on, let me make sure I got the joke right. Do you know why the toothbrush was invented in West Virginia?" I said, "No, because I'd never heard the joke." I said, "No, Rico, I don't. Why was the toothbrush invented in West Virginia? Because if it was invented anywhere else, it would be called a teeth brush."
That caught me. Really popped me legit.
And caught me too, because I laughed hysterically. And the people got pissed.
Because it was true.
They start swarming the stage. And they're wanting to whip mine and Rico's ass. So security comes up and kind of gets around us, escorting. That joke ended the night. So police is escorting us across the street, and I'm going, "Where's my briefcase?" And we see some fucking Mark running with my goddamn briefcase. Security didn't get it. It had about $200 cash in it, and one of those thick cell phones that came in leather cases, if you remember those.
Oh, yeah. Couldn't put it in your pocket.
Was here, it would have been somewhere between 99 and 2000 and 2002. So somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So, but I had a very thick little cell phone. It was my first cell phone I'd ever. It had been 02, I guess. And it came in a leather carrying case. That motherfucker was gone. Nobody could reach me unless they called
here, running through his own banner of paper.
Paul RJ, I just got done telling a very long and storied detail about you, about your impressive. What were they? As a matter of fact, I was going to bring up the messages we traded back and forth last night. Bob's going to love it. Hopefully somebody will fucking donate because we've been here a long time for not much money. Let's see. This is Cash App. Sorry, we did not understand your request for help. I didn't ask for any help. I asked for more donations.
Yeah.
No, nothing.
That's
Nothing.
dope.
Bad Chris. Warford.
So, I'm not going to tell you the score of the game, Kenny, but during tonight's Seattle Colorado Rockies game, there was weather conditions that played a part.
Okay.
It wasn't wind.
Yeah.
It wasn't rain.
Okay.
Earthquake?
It snowed.
Really?
I've seen a few snow games before. I've seen a few. Wrigley Fields had some of those. Well, I'll check that out. I'll probably watch condensed plays, and then I'll see what inning that happens in. Is it through the whole game, or at a certain
pretty much
point?
through the whole game, yeah.
Is it really? Okay.
Well, I do remember in Nebraska one year there was a snowstorm April 16th. And I mean, it was a snowstorm. Like, yeah, that's why I had to get the hell out of that bipolar ass state.
Well,
Tornado 1 minute.
Well, that and like you were like the one of 4 black people in the state, right?
Well, actually, in Omaha, there is a hood, believe it or not.
Roger Warford says that I gave him. He says, "I'm heading to bed soon. I work in the morning. I work at Kroger. Saw you in there.
1 year.
Whole pack of meat.
And he gives the address of the Kroger I was at. He says you walked out of there with a basket cart full of meat, and then you came back and left with a basket cart full of money. Well,
that sounds about real.
And he says you gave me tickets to Raw before when they came. He says I forgot what year. Well, it would probably been somewhere between 99 and 2008. So somewhere between 99 and 2008 is when I was giving away a fair amount of tickets. Guys, for those of you that can help, Creek, Paul RJ donated a few days ago.
Thank you.
Lemonhead has a nice membership. He thinks he's exempt.
Thank you, Lemonhead. But he
goes
doesn't have the nice membership.
Indiana. Go ahead, Bob.
He does not have the ultimate membership.
He used to. What happened to the ultimate? He had the ultimate.
Well, he doesn't have the new ultimate.
He doesn't have new ultimate. Okay, well maybe he'll get new ultimate then. Maybe.
Super ultimate.
So I have to find Paul RJ's messages to me from last night when he was bragging about grown-ass men running through paper up by the cheer squad. The cheer
With
squad.
the band music.
Oh, King, it was amazing. The cheer squad set up a banner and the team ran through it. It was a big pop. No, it wasn't.
Someone had a cassette tape player and they were like with a PA mic. But they were
someone had a reel-to-reel and an 8-track on standby in case the cassette was too advanced for us. Jesus Christ. Here it is. I call him Paul. I call him Paul Hogan RJ. Let's see. I sent him the pictures of some real sport. I sent him the highlight of Ellie Dela Cruz doing second, third, and home. I sent him the picture of the Grand Slam. No, despite what Kenny, no interruption. Throw it back up. I had one of the. Oh, Jesus Christ! You're so easily impressed with tiny little men running through paper. Oh my God!
Was it the kind where they had the 2 sticks
Sorry
and they
for
just roll it out?
The tradition sucks. Don't be a part of it.
The problem was for Kenny. At first time they tried to run through the paper, they pulled down 4 of the cheerleaders.
Yeah.
They
Well, I
couldn't
think they
break
pulled down
through
4 of the
paper.
players. The cheerleaders were fine. They're big and bulky.
They're falling over, trying to hold that paper up.
So,
Here's
as
a
a
running
matter of
back.
fact, I'm going to forward you the picture to prove to you that the girlfriend wants to dress like me. I'm going to prove. So I'm going to send it to Coltrane. I'm going to send it to Bob. And there have been alterations made to the original picture to make it more viewable for the audience. So I sent you that. Let me find him again. Tell me, huh? He thinks he's going to invade my night, talking to me about fucking rugby that nobody on the planet Earth gives a fuck about. Tell me what a great time.
Oh. The girl's cute though.
And look at her wearing a jacket like mine. Look at that, just like me.
Oh yeah.
He's going, damn, I wish Bolin were here, but he would never sit by me where I'm at. He would pass up on his fine stuff.
Okay, so which one is Kane? Because I've been spending a half hour looking him up and can't find him.
Somebody kidnapped her and stuck those stickers on her jacket, the blues. the Melbourne Blues or whatever they're called. My God.
No, the Australian Kane is a pretty big dude. He is.
Is he? Was he the one in the?
But he's still a puss though, because he had to take somebody. And I'll say that because I know he won't get on a
He's
plane and come here.
very far over there, right?
As a matter of fact, my son said, "Dad, if I was ever going to put my managerial name on somebody, that motherfucker we can make some money with." But he had no desire, from what I understand, to come to the United States. But my son thought the world of him. So,
well, we don't give a fuck about your baseball, so I guess.
Okay,
yeah, but the majority of the people do. Don't get all pissy.
I'm going to send Bob. I'm going to send Bob the original pictures for both of you, and I think you will see my version is much better.
We'll compare them. We'll put them both.
And we can compare. We'll let the fans vote which picture they like the best. And hang on here, because I had some things to say about how he ruined my night even bringing that shit up. Well, I see she's wearing her jacket just like mine, just like all the pretty girls. All the kids are doing it these days.
So here, before.
I'm assuming the big beard guy.
Oh, look at that. Oh, geez. Yeah. And there you go. Look at that. I cleared it up and enhanced it. And yeah, now you, the fans, tell me, Paul RJ, you can vote. You're going to need one vote. Which picture looks better?
Or
that one. Yeah. You, the fans, vote. The first 10 votes count. Here it is. Here it is. The cheer squad made a banner the players run through before the game. Oh my God. The cheer squad made a banner that the players ran through before the game.
Was that like what Dolph Ziggler was in?
That was the first thing that he was so happy about when he goes to this live event to keep tradition going. And Paulie PRJ is all excited that the players ran through the paper and nobody got injured and put out for the year. There we go. I made your picture look a lot better, and I sent him the picture. Oh my God, they've been doing that shit in America since the 1930s. It's running through running through paper in America. That's so old.
They don't leave it to Beaver.
That's so old. We quit doing it in the 70s. Come on, for crying out loud. But then again, you still have Woolworths. They went out of business in 1966 here in America. Kenny, it's not rugby. It's Australian rules football. I know, crappy rugby, same shit. Fantastic game, King. We won. Fans went nuts. Huge pop at the end of the game. What, for running through the goddamn paper? That was probably the victory. That's probably when they stopped the game. Here's a real sport for you, Paul RJ. Excitement for you. And they play it 162 times a year in 6 months. Not a bunch of fucking candy-ass pussies that play every now and again and consider it a major accomplishment when they run through fucking paper. And no one else in the world watches your shit other than that fucking pathetic island that you live on. Baseball is an Olympic sport. Who is we, motherfucker? You didn't play for the goddamn.
I was just about to say that. I can't stand when people do that with their sports team.
You can't out there kicking no fucking ball or whatever that is they play with. I don't know.
It's like a melon.
They kick an egg. First one to break the egg wins. That sounds like a fun game. I mean, you get excited when a cheer squad had the team run through fucking paper. A thing that pretty much got done away with here in the 70s. It's tradition, King, with the banner. Oh,
we still do it at homecoming games, I believe, in high school.
And thank you for your donation, Paul.
Did Paul donate?
No, he did. Well, he did a few days.
Well, he did a few weeks ago when he could afford to. He spent all his money.
Spent all his money.
When I say we, King, I mean Kane and I. Barrack for, or you as Americans say, root for the Carlton Blues.
What do they call it?
The Carlton. They call
it the rooting. What do they call it?
Barack. BARRACK. Barack. It means root. Who gives a shit about the Olympics? Who gives a? Let me handle that. Who gives a shit about the Olympics? Not you, stupid fucks, because you all never do anything in them. So why would you give a shit? Your team, the North Melbourne Kangaroos, are at the bottom of the line. Well, I like roos and I like drop bears. So I said, well, if I was ever going to cheer for a loser Aussie rugby team, it would be the Calgary, CALGOORLIE Kangaroos, because I made that up. Or it might be the Bristine Drop Bears, Never mind, maybe the Perth Pussy Pandas.
Ooh,
Got
pussy
that in.
cat.
The Perth Pussy Pandas. Maybe the Catherine Koalas. I had to do some research to find these cities.
I was about to say, how are you knowing all these cities? I know
Well, I Googled it.
Canberra, and that's about it.
Google machine.
The
So there's apparently
You Americans cheat at every are you really going to act like Australia is some kind of biased country?
Are you really? Oh, he's been listening to Trump. Everybody cheats but Trump. He's a secret Trumper is what he is. But yeah, the Cowgirly, not even Ziggy, Alexa or Google knew where the fuck this city was. They didn't know what continent, what planet.
No, see, that line just went nuts.
Yeah, no, it doesn't know. It doesn't know. So the Calgary, the Cowgirly kangaroos, or the Brisbane drop bears, or maybe even the Perth Pussy Pandas, maybe the Catherine Koalas. So
I had the Pussy Panda logo
because other than Perth and Melbourne and maybe one other city, this giant ass fucking glob of goo that's below New Zealand has 3 cities, maybe 2 that anybody knows anything about. The rest of these fucking places just made up mythical dots on a map. I heard the populations of these places and it was embarrassing. You can name the top 500 cities of America and they would all surpass anything that you'd find in Australia. So
I've never been.
Well, it's because God purposely made it 26-hour flight from civilization. If you were going to be,
y'all got some crazy creatures down there.
Well, but then again, when New Zealand separated from Australia and totally just sawed it off and became their own deal, put a lot of water between them, New Zealand doesn't have any predator animals.
Really?
There's no natural predators in New Zealand. But just about 61 miles south, if you walk across the shallow water to where they didn't want to be a part of Australia anymore, that's what New Zealand is basically northern Australia. It's kind of like Belfast.
I think Australia is actually more like southern New Zealand. That's kind of
no, because that would mean civilization. No, I'm going to disagree because that means that there would be civilization in Australia if they were going by northern New Zealand.
Well, I guess that's
the civilized part of Australia just took a hacksaw, a couple of spade shovels, separated themselves, floated away a few miles, and became the very civilized.
Let me just read some names of
with no predatory animals in New Zealand. They have no predators.
I agree with your last comment, but let's not act like Australians are any better than Americans. But we do need more birth control. There's too many people on this fucking planet.
We're trying to make worldwide abortion after 9 months legal. Trump is. They execute them after 9 months. Oh yeah, that never makes the paper.
Yeah.
Well, aren't we all supposed to be dropping dead? Everybody that took the vaccine, like within about a year, we're all supposed to start dying off.
I can't believe I'm still here. I've had 5 vaccination shots, and I'm still here. I'm a myth to society and science.
Go ahead, Bob.
I've had 4.
Oh no!
Oh shit, Bob! God damn, that sucks. Did Trump educate me to geography?
Trump didn't educate himself to
geography. Trump barely educated you to ignorance. You. I think you got 5 ignorance shots, and they all. So,
although I will say the average American is dumb as fuck when it does come to geography, and it's embarrassing.
Have you seen Jimmy Kimmel when they interview people on the street and just ask them the most basic shit? Now let's face it, they are purposely finding the dumbest sky-high, drugged up fucks.
They probably interview 50.
I mean, it's not like they're just randomly picking 10 people that just didn't know shit.
Mm-hmm.
We need the 10 dumbest people that didn't know shit to look stupid on television, and they're very good at finding them. But it's probably not that fucking hard. Even I used to know all the capitals. And maybe one of these days, me and Bob will have a contest to try to name the capitals. I used to be good at it, but I'm probably not as good as I used to be.
I'll get in on that too, because there's a few I've kind of that's fallen off over time. That it could be one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Like I always mix the Dakotas up, like Pierre and Bismarck. I always flip those two.
Bismarck, North Dakota. Pierre, South Dakota, right?
I think it's the opposite, actually.
No, Bismarck, North Dakota. Yeah.
Yeah,
Montpelier, Vermont.
Yeah, that I always have trouble
Yeah,
pronouncing
that's kind of a candy ass capital right there. You know they're not.
So
Just sounds like a candy ass
we're
capital.
mentioning Australian city names before, Kenny, and I decided I was going to look up the cities by population in Australia.
Well, before you start, I had asked the Zig, name me any cities in Australia that started with a K, and it only had two. That was Caltharin and Calgary. You could only give me two cities in the entire continent.
It's a girly girl.
Yeah.
Girly girl.
Bismarck, North Dakota.
So they have names like Wollongong, Geelong.
Oh, yeah, multiple syllabics.
Toowoomba, Ballarat, Bendigo.
I think I know people that live in Ballarat.
Are there any things that end with do?
Mildura Barunga,
Oh,
Shepparton Marupupna,
damn.
Townsville. Now there's you in
Townsville.
I'll
The
live in
town of Townsville.
Townsville town, right down from City Hall, across the street from Mayorsville.
14th. So there are 5 cities in all of Australia with a population greater than 1 million.
By the way, I hate to say goodbye to 74 people, but nobody other than Wolford has donated. So say goodbye to Twitter and Facebook because only one fucking person donated all night.
Goodbye.
It's been a good one, y'all. Good night, everybody.
We gave you an hour and 26 minutes, and that's an hour and 27 minutes longer than we should have given you.
Yeah. Goodbye.
You said 5 cities over 1 million?
So we dropped from 76 to 28 when we got rid of all them.
Yeah.
Let me guess. One is Canberra.
Lots of freeloaders because they didn't want to buy the membership. Well, that's your freebie for tonight. And I will be going into Twitter and Facebook and deleting those shows. The only way to see this will be to go over to the YouTube and get your membership.
Thank you, Paul.
Brisbane.
So now that we're down to 28 decent people.
So yeah, the 5 cities greater than 1 million are Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, Perth, and Adelaide.
Oh,
okay, I've vaguely heard of Adelaide.
What is the capital? That's like
Sydney, of course.
Canberra. Okay.
Wait a minute. What's the capital of Australia?
Canberra.
It's kind of like
that always stumps people because everybody thinks it's Sydney.
We got Paducah, Louisville, Lexington. So everybody thinks Louisville is
names either hyphenated names or they have like a name and then there's an Aboriginal name that goes with it. So
you're about to say those sound like Islander type.
Yeah, Canberra is also known as Queen Bean. So it's like it's not the King Bean, it's the Queen Bean.
Queen Bean, yeah.
It's where they want Queensberry, or is that in England?
It's where they want me to come and find my next wife, the Queen Bee, and they want me, the King Bee, and to come to the Queen Bee and to find his queen.
Adelaide is where Rhea Ripley and Bronson Reed are from.
Well, that's where
Rhea Ripley's ugly husband from.
Rhea Ripley got laid for the first time in Adelaide, is what I heard. by a koala bear.
I think she was a little more popular than that.
I have not watched SmackDown yet, other than the very, very opening. I have not seen really any of SmackDown yet. Did anything? Don't tell me, but did anything?
I actually didn't see anything at all.
Nothing.
They revealed the new tag team belts like they did on Raw. They've got new design.
Now, who are the SmackDown tag champs?
Are they white or what color are they?
SmackDown tag champs are.
The Australian dude and A-Town Down Under.
Yeah, the two dumb fucks.
Yeah.
The Mercy titles, I call those. Those were a mission of mercy from Mitch and Murray from downtown.
Do they look just like
another word, Hunter and Stephanie?
Really?
Good look, actually.
Yeah, we got to give them something. They suck. Let's give them something.
Yeah, and, I think they're going to
titles of mercy.
The women's belts too would be my guess because they're actually getting away from a lot of Vince stuff. Like it's not sports entertainment. They're going back and say, hey, it's wrestling.
Yeah.
These are belts.
They were titles, not belts, right?
Yeah, the tag team championships actually have wrestling on the belt. They are the tag team.
Those are beautiful
champions. So
they actually kind of look like the old one from the 80s that had but they're more golden. Like it doesn't look like there's a lot of color to it.
Right. Yeah, well, the Raw ones are like a little brighter gold, and this is more kind of gold.
I actually like the SmackDown ones a lot better.
In fact, this is one of the better shows we've done, one of the most attended shows we've done, especially on a Saturday night in quite some time. Lots of entertainment, lots of embarrassing shit to dump on Paul RJ,
Right.
who had a lot of nerve to even show up in here tonight after what
I think a lot of people were curious.
Well, by curious. Well, we're hardly any of the three of us are hardly
Nothing
gay.
wrong with that.
Yeah,
Buy me
most
something.
of the time, I'm not that gay. And
I was going to be
So-
bi-curious, but I couldn't.
well,
afford
why haven't they been curious before on a Saturday night?
I don't know.
Why you think?
it.
I mean, we're here almost every fucking
Well,
Saturday.
there's really nothing on
A lot of
TV.
Twitter, though. I mean, a lot of the folks were Twitter folks, so that's probably where the
Yeah. Probably.
blocked people.
Maybe your algorithm's getting better over there.
Comment. Too chicken shit to comment. They could have commented.
They
Hey, how come you don't open up to Twitch or not Twitch? TikTok.
I don't know how to do
we
that.
Figured out how to. I don't know that Streamyard can broadcast live.
There's like it's almost like what you do with Instagram. Like there's like you can do
I
it.
haven't figured that one out either. I tried to broadcast there. I've only got about 13. I've only got about 1,300 followers on Instagram, so I haven't really bothered with it.
Yeah.
Instagram, you have to get a pro account. I looked at it today. In fact, I almost set the show up to go to Instagram, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Hey, you got to get a pro account over there." I'm like, "Screw that."
45 a month for the pro account, isn't it?
It's not a bigger TV, Paul RJ. It's the same one it's been for a while. I think it just shows up better because the screen has got something on it, so shows you how big it
Yeah, it
is.
looks a lot clearer back there now.
Yeah, it's a
Like
straight
the whole area is clear.
Oh, Bob's area, you mean?
Is that the game? Like
No,
No, 'cause I need to hold the two of y'all up on my shoulders. What I need.
there you go.
MLB the show. There you go.
Hold this up. Have you played the WWE game yet?
You've done something different back there. Something looks different. Well, I think Bob got inspired by the 4 different living rooms I've had here over the last 5
Yeah, I
years.
was trying to find some teal stuff to throw up, but couldn't.
Not every home has that.
Nah.
Not every home has a bunch of teal just laying around. I put my dolphin
shit I need to put up there.
the dolphin rug that was laying over that was hanging on the fireplace forever. That made its way to the bathroom today. When I laid on my carpet, I laid carpet over the dolphin rug. So I had to untack the carpet that separates the living room from the bedroom. I don't know why, but I laid the carpet over the dolphin rug and then tacked it down. I said, wait a minute, where's my dolphin rug? And then I see this little slight bulge under the carpet between the bedroom and the living room. Where's
That was on the sleepless nights, wasn't
well,
it?
I guess it's gonna die there because I'm not gonna untack it. But it was only 3 tacks, one in each corner, one dead center, holding it down, separating it. So I got the claw hammer out, got motivated early this morning, lifted it up, took the dolphin rug out, vacuumed it off, and put it in the bathroom.
So you
We even have a little teal in the bathroom as well. Those curtains you see there, that closet curtain that used to be black, teal and white striped, is now draped over the dog cage, so they have teal and white over their cage. And those exact curtains you see there now are the closet, because the door was a pain in the ass to open, so I just did away with the door and put a curtain up there.
Yeah, I got a lot of rearranging to do too.
Bolin as a matter of fact, I've been getting a lot of compliments from people that I don't even know that have been writing me and say, you should get into interior design. That is amazing what you've done with that living room, like 3 or 4 times over the past few weeks, and done it for little, if any, money. Well, rich people are never going to do what I did, where you're draping curtains over the back of furniture or crushed velvet blankets. And I just,
Sarah Jessica Parker, but
I'm just trying to give it a different look for the show, more or less. But then again, when people walk in here, they think, God damn, man, that looks good. $38, yeah, come do my fucking place. But no, I don't think there's a profession in this. It's just I come close to going around changing the black to orange, but there's no way to do that with the base of the furniture because that is black leather. So I'm still stuck with that. But I thought about making the arms orange. But I think the teal and black for living room purposes looks a lot better than teal and orange.
yeah,
Even though the ottoman could possibly be turned into orange, I'm not sure yet. Because the
a lot of work though.
white, the ottoman's still white for now. And but I have thought about just for a dose of dolphin colors in here. I guess I could make the doggy bed over there orange.
I'll say the only way you could really do that is get an entire cover for your chair and then drape the teal over the top of that.
Well, that is a curtain over my recliner. I ordered some curtains I didn't need it, so instead of sending them back, hi Choco, I draped one half of the curtains. One of them became the closet cover, which is more or less the door to the closet. And I took the other one, draped it over there, stapled it in, and tightened everything up. And there you go. That's
Well,
now
because I saw covers that will cover that entire chair. That is the shape of that chair that you can put all the way over it. That's solid colors, and then if you put that teal over the top of that orange, that might work. And they were only like $25 for the. Like I said, it covers an entire chair.
That could be an idea down the road. Down the road, I was going to order a teal ottoman cover. The teal ottoman cover was $33 plus another $6 shipping. So it was going to cost me more to cover the ottoman than it cost me to redesign the entire living room.
Damn.
Yeah. So I have
one of those big stapler guns and fucking underneath.
Well, Maya would love this because this would have been one of the greatest episodes of Fix It or Fuck It ever done. Do you remember Fix It or Fuck It? If me and Maya could not fix your problem with duct tape, a sheet, and a staple gun, then it was Fuck It.
Mm-hmm.
You show us your problem. Okay, I got a staple gun, I got duct tape, and I got a sheet. Maya, can we fix it or fuck it? Maya said, we can fix it. Then we fix it. And if we couldn't, fuck it. So the show was called Fix It or Fuck It with me and Maya. And this was long before Bob ever came aboard. Bob did not.
I've never done a show with Maya.
Never have?
I haven't either.
Well, she's wanting to come on for the Scaramucci show. May the 4th be with you.
I've never done one with, I just talk to her on Instagram a lot, like just through DM.
Yeah, that's I think that's the only social media I really see her on much.
I think she blocked me.
Well, I told her to, so I didn't.
I used to help her with a lot of her school projects, like when she needed like.
Now wait a minute. You took a girl with a 4.2 average at Bellarmine. Bellarmine cost $77,000 a year to go, and you're helping Maya with school.
No, when she needed
helping her by answering those quiz questions that she would put out there. And what am I looking for? Like tallies, surveys. Thank you. God damn, that was a hard word.
Yeah.
Well, what I would like to say is that Thursday night was one of our very nicely supported financially shows that we've done in a while.
Saturday, not so much.
Saturday, I thought we've given you a pretty good show over the last 96 minutes. We had $10 from Bad Chris, $10 from Nicole, $10 from Warford, and that is it. Other than
we got
$30.
Other than my Jack in the Box.
So you have a total of 55.
Yeah, that counts my Jack in the Box money that I'm now going to have to use.
We'll give you something funny to read.
Give me your money.
Give me my
money. Oh, that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Now, see, give us our money.
Yeah, now.
That's what we're saying.
We will hang around just in case Mitch and Murray are on a mercy of mission. We'll hang around 8 more minutes. That'll be a 1 hour, 45-minute show. We've made $30 outside my Jack in the Box money.
Kenny has to have Jack in the Box. It's like a
goddamn right. Oh, I've got about $4,000 worth of Jack in the Box money here in case I get hungry. I did have me for dinner tonight. For dinner tonight, to show you that we do save a little money around this house. And I'm going to tell you right now. Watch the John Oliver show from it was either last week or the week before.
I did.
About food delivery.
Yep.
Which one was the biggest crook of them all? Not Uber, but
DoorDash.
I don't think it was DoorDash.
No, it wasn't DoorDash. It was I can't remember. But it was like absorbed, like the amount that they took from
Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub. That's the
Grubhub.
That was the one.
Grubhub. One of the restaurants they interviewed said, "Yeah, we signed a contract with Grubhub to do the deal, and what we kind of signed a contract. It was more or less a verbal agreement." And Grubhub had their people getting hit by cars, and they would do nothing for the people medically because they were listed as independent contractors. And they said that out of $16,000 in food deliveries, Grubhub took 58% of their money.
When they were including restaurants that weren't even like in the program.
Yes. They
would show up and be like, what the hell?
They would advertise restaurants that weren't in the program and advertise food they didn't sell. Yes.
Yep.
Grubhub I did see that. Motherfuckers. And I've talked about it when that other show used to be affiliated with us, the amount of money that would be spent delivering food because you're too fucking lazy to just go get it. And and you saw what one of the drivers said. Well, most of the people that use this service are either drunk, high, combination of both, don't have a license, and can't go nowhere. And he said, sometimes I get to these places and it'd be college kids. Oh, goddamn, man, the food's here.
Yeah,
man.
like he's a hero.
As a fucking guy, you're my hero, man. And they'd pay me $40 for cake and a shake. You know, they said one person had to cross 3 bridges in New York to deliver a piece of cake, and they never tipped the guy.
Mm-hmm.
He was on a bike, and another guy had to buy his own motorcycle to deliver shit. He had to get a battery operated motorcycle, and cost him like $3 or $4 grand for the motorcycle.
Well,
had to buy his own helmet and his own backpack.
A special backpack that you can't use for anything other than food delivery.
Watch the John Oliver thing, and if you ever order from Grubhub again, then you're basically a Trump supporter because you're a dumb fuck. Just to get that out there. No one's donated anyway, so fuck. I mean, 3 of them.
The one before that, wasn't that about a college loan system?
What's that?
Wasn't the one before that about like the college loan system or something? Because I missed 2 in a row that I wound up watching.
Oh my God. But no, John Oliver is always the best. And you cannot fact check him.
No, the detail he goes into is like, there's no way
you can't fact check John Oliver. If you don't like John Oliver, he's got dirt on you.
Exactly.
That's just all there fucking is. And I love how he uses that old Mickey Mouse thing that it ain't got no copyright and Disney about it. He uses a Showboat Mickey or whatever.
Steamboat Willie or whatever it is.
Steamboat Willie.
Yeah.
And Steamboat Willie's on every show, and he dares them to fucking do anything about it. And he said, I can't believe HBO ain't got rid of me because I just dare these people to fuck with me. And but no, watch John Oliver is just a great show. And Bill Maher was excellent last night.
Was he really?
And listen to this shit. He had a lady on who is a health nutritionalist expert. I can't think of her name, but she opens up the show, and apparently Maher knows her pretty good. The shit that she talks about Ozempic. Oh my God. If you watch this show and you still use Ozempic, you're a fucking idiot. Because this woman also knows her shit. She ain't sitting there
for weight loss or for diabetes, you mean?
The weight
loss thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Because Charles Barkley went off from it and gained all his weight back. And that was the story he was telling. Well, guess what? They weren't real happy with him for telling that story. And his doctors couldn't even prescribe him on it anymore because he lost a certain amount of weight. He didn't qualify no more. Then he gained all the weight back. And but no, they said that basically Ozempic, and they also badmouth diet sodas. Well, not nearly so much diet sodas, but sodas in general. They said that sodas basically no carbs, no protein, nothing of any value, and they make you hungry. Now, I disagree with that.
Calories. Yeah.
Empty calorie. Well, I drink the ones that don't have calories, so I don't know if that makes it different or not.
It makes me thirstier.
I can certainly understand if you're drinking 8 soft drinks a day with 170 to 240 calories each. Yeah, that's a fucking issue when 1,800 calories are coming from sodas. That's a fucking issue.
Right.
But I've had doctors tell me that 0-calorie sodas can be as bad for you. And I disagree because I know if I drink 8 sodas with that are 240 calories, I feel a lot different than if I drink 3 sodas that have 0 calories.
Well, some of those chemicals do weird shit to your blood chemistry.
Caffeine is a diuretic, and it'll make you pee more, which will make you thirstier.
Right.
And I've seen some
how much caffeine's in one of these? Because I assume most of these 0 sugar deals didn't have much caffeine, but apparently some of them.
It's in the ingredient list, though. Yeah. And I'm thinking it's about 50 milligrams or something like that.
Well, okay.
Which is like a quarter of a cup of coffee, but still.
Yeah, hang on. Some. And the other thing is that some studies have shown that artificial sweeteners, which are much sweeter than regular sugar, will trick your.
What was the one that got all the bad press when it first came out?
No, saccharin when it first came out.
That's been around since like the 30s, hasn't it?
Aspartame got a bad rap. I think that was in Tab.
Well,
they say stevia is good, but that shit tastes nasty though.
Well, it's got an aftertaste to it, right?
Yeah.
So,
and it's like in the back of your tongue.
The yellow pack that I loved that tasted like real. Splenda was fucking good.
That's the one that I loved until they started saying how dangerous it was, and I backed off of it.
After 6 weeks, I'm cool with it because Splenda was that good.
Yeah. So it's all gonna kill you anyway. So
yeah,
something's gonna kill us, and here I still sit. Sodium is 60 milligrams, 0 carbs, 0 sugar. Protein 0. Mentions nothing about caffeine.
Yes, it doesn't say the milligrams, but it's in the ingredient list towards the bottom.
Well, it don't do you no good if it doesn't tell you the fucking milligrams that are in it.
Exactly. And I thought that was the law that they had to put all that.
12-ounce can of Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar contains 41 milligrams of caffeine.
Oh, so that's like a quarter cup of coffee.
Well, how can that not be listed on the can? Because it should be. It should be.
America's getting away with a lot of shit that they should be doing.
Label caffeine, how much is in there?
Yeah, I'm sitting there looking at the ingredients, and the caffeine's not even listed.
Towards the last
protein's the last thing you get.
Really?
And it says a significant source
95 milligrams in a cup of coffee.
Trans fat.
Really? I thought it was 200 for some reason.
An 8-ounce cup.
Like what I drink.
Well, maybe you drink like 24 ounces.
Now I sometimes
buy
specifically caffeine-free drinks. Kroger has a section.
I don't like the taste of caffeine-free drinks. There's a definite missing.
I do. I don't notice the difference. That's why I don't care.
There's like a weird aftertaste, like way in the back of your tongue.
If you hand me a caffeine-free and a regular caffeine, I don't even notice the difference. Do not notice. Nope. That's why I should specifically seek out the caffeine-free. Staple gun, just what this show needs.
Yeah, I think I need caffeine.
Well, I mean,
goddamn coffee.
Well, I mean, you can actually get the caffeine withdrawal if you stop taking it.
Oh, yeah, you get headaches and shit.
Yeah. What I have done with a roll of duct tape, the double stick alien tape, and hang on.
Jar Gorilla Glue.
I got one of these staplers. That might work.
Where did I put it? Hang on here.
Oh, speaking of Pepsi, have you guys ever seen anything on Hugh Hefner and how much Pepsi he would drink in a day?
They said Trump goes between 8 and 12 cans a day.
Oh, it was way more than that. It was like 25 glasses of Pepsi a day, Hugh Hefner. And,
25. Yeah, Trump's.
What was the other shit? Licorice and shit he ate all day? M&M's and licorice, you would eat that all day.
We drank as many as 36 bottles of Pepsi a day.
God. I couldn't drink 36 bottles of water.
I'm trying to cover something important here. I was very low on the duct tape. See how low that is? That's mighty low.
Team, we need you guys to step up and donate for duct tape.
Can't even get duct tape.
I'm starting to get. No, I've already bought it. I mean, I could be reimbursed though.
Kayfabe.
I was getting low. I was getting a little nervous. So
I raise money here.
So I got 2 rolls. I got 2 rolls of the black duct tape for 2 rolls was $7. I got 2 rolls of the white duct tape because you never know. I don't want to be racist or anything. I got 2 rolls of that for $6.99.
So you
and then I got 3 rolls of the alien tape. This is the double stick. You see my speaker hanging up by my picture back there behind me, Bob? I hung that up seconds before the show. Didn't want to use screws, bolts, and various things like that. I take 2 pieces of the it just fell. I take 2 pieces of the alien tape, put that on my L bracket because it's been sitting on the back of the sofa. Every time I pull the sofa out, the speaker falls down. Well, I fixed that fucking shit with 2 little bitty pieces of the alien tape.
Take the sofa to the wall. Now you can't move the sofa.
And now, the sofa, the speaker is
it's a joke.
The speaker's just there. The sofa is stuck to the wall. That way, I resist temptation to pull it out.
Exactly.
The screen attached to that window is put in with alien tape because
one cow is there.
I didn't have it's always put on with alien tape. I have 13 satellites. I have 13 little satellites outside that are activated as you walk by. There's 13 of those little halogen lights that you walk by them. They come on. They're solar charged, and they want you to screw them in. Well, it's fucking brick walls out there. There ain't no way to fucking bolt them into a brick wall. So they've been up there for 3 years. I hung them with alien tape, put 2 little strips on the back of each light, stick it to the brick wall. No rain, no storm, no cold, no heat has ever taken those lights off that wall. You can't even pull them off the goddamn wall unless you really work at it. You'd have to go out there with a fucking flathead screwdriver and work at removal. So fix it or fuck it. I mean,
you know what? Whoever does the shorts for these
without this and a staple gun. This whole living room was redone with tape and a staple gun.
Whoever does the shorts, do this and then at alien tape. Maybe they'll give you a little.
At alien tape, they should.
Yeah.
They should.
Because that was a hell of a commercial right there.
Gorilla Tape. I've used a lot of Gorilla Tape in my day. Not
I've
a
used
lot
that.
of glue. I don't use a lot of glue. Lots of alien tape. Where's the fucking donations at, you tightwad fucks?
There's still
Put
32
that on
of y'all walking around
We're
here.
also
too.
going to get interior decorating home repair tips like this.
Word,
Right.
nowhere. No, and nobody.
Especially
We've
live.
given them enough, y'all. We've given them enough.
Where's good Chris? Did Chris go to Thunder over Louisville?
Okay.
Good Chris, is he at Thunder over Louisville? Where's
You know what?
where's Bobby May? Bobby May? Was that his name?
Something like that. Only
Something like that.
I'd have been Jerry May.
Where's the guy
Here.
that's going to make the $5,000 donation? Where's he at?
I think that's what John's. Now I heard that John Cena Sr. was actually going to match. If we could raise $5,000 on Monday, he was going to match that.
That's what I'd heard.
Tell them
That's
just
what
give it to
I
us anyway.
Now, if we don't, if we
$10,000.
fall short, if we fall short, he ain't paying nothing.
No,
But
no, I told him not to.
an all or nothing
Couldn't do
match
it.
challenge.
1 hour and 50 minutes, $30 fucking dollars. I'm a fool.
what?
I'm an idiot. I'm a buffoon.
Kenny's going to
Yeah,
say
we went
"Hey,
Broadway for a
It
$25
cost me more
payout.
to redo this living room than we've made tonight. I'm still $8 short.
And that
Even
doesn't
if I
even
wanted to
include
use tonight's
jack in the
money to reimburse me for the redecoration of the living room, guys, I need to make $38 to reimburse me for all my hard work. I'm still $8 short.
You talking about that tax money yet?
box. Underdog is starving.
I actually just did my taxes on the 15th.
Do you get a refund or do you have to pay in?
Both. I get a
think
federal
Farmers
refund and a
do.
state pay-in.
Well, the state pay-ins normally aren't much.
Yeah, it's like $200.
Last time I paid into the state, I think I paid $90.
Really?
And my last federal check, I got back $9.95. That was when I worked at Humana.
That sounds like a wash.
No, I got back $995.
Oh, I thought you said you got back 90.
Federal, and I paid in 90 to the state. So
Oh,
that
okay.
that
I
worked
got
out
you.
pretty good. Did Gender get a mention tonight for being released?
No,
but it
the
probably
whole
was.
Indian contingent got released.
That is one of my son's favorite characters in the WWE. He thinks he's underused, underutilized, underappreciated. Apparently so.
Now he's not.
the AEW
But
again.
Gender, LBW boy, and I love Gender. We follow each other on Twitter, and he's always been so nice.
I
and
wonder if
such a
he'll
good
go
guy.
over and join that like ex-basketball player that's the
The 7-foot Indian dude.
yeah.
What's his name?
What was
Is he
his
still
name
with Jeff Jarrett?
Yeah, I think so.
Is Jeff Jarrett still there? I don't know what the hell's going on over there.
I've seen so little of AEW, I can't tell you what's going on. Jeff Jarrett's one of the more entertaining people over on AEW. He always delivers
still
every
there.
time he's on.
I guess Chris
Jericho.
another heel
Oh,
turn.
so has the Jericho hook thing played itself out yet? Or are they still milking the Jericho hook thing?
Well, it's sort of Jericho's kind of turning heel now and saying how terrible.
When did he turn face?
No, he kind of.
Oh, he's been faced for a little bit. And he's been tutoring Hook, and the last time I saw, you could just see heel turn written all fucking over it.
Yeah.
Oh, Hook.
And I don't know if it was written. I didn't know if it was written for the smart marks to know the heel turn's coming, and that Hook's too stupid to see it coming, or what they were doing. So
yeah,
I kind of
heel turn last week. I mean, good grief! If you couldn't see that.
So is there any mercy money out there whatsoever? After 1 hour 52, I got a good mind to cancel John Cena's show on Tuesday. This is going to be embarrassing.
You know what? Let's just do it.
To be embarrassing if he shows up and none of y'all support the cause.
We'll just do it as a private show. We won't broadcast
It's a
it.
private show.
We'll just have a chat with him.
You have to make a $50 donation to even see the fucking show. Is what I should
Or
do.
get the super
I
ultimate.
mean, we're not prevented from doing that. We could make it.
Cena, Kenny, Hazelton, and Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah, embarrassing. Thank you for the three of you that cared enough. Nicole, Roger from Louisville,
And bad Chris.
Bad Chris of all people. Well, he's high as a kite. He doesn't even know he
Yeah, he doesn't know. He's gonna say, "Where did I
He has
go?
no fucking
Where
what?
did I
What?
send this spend money to?"
God damn, man! I didn't mean. Can you send that back to me, Kenny? I'm a little low. That's been done to me before.
Oh, yeah.
Hey Kenny, here's $1,000.
You guys just disappeared forever, didn't they?
Can I get 1,012 of that back?
I need interest to pay back my loan now.
By the way,
Doggies get
Nicole, show us your
vaccinated.
face.
Doggies all get vaccinated and their nails done, and trust me, they all. If they weren't going to, well, see, they won't do their nails unless they're all up to date on their vaccinations. That's part of the deal. So I'm paying $20 a head. Anybody want to help me reimburse that vaccination? No, y'all won't even help a kid get medication, except 3 of you out of 77 people that were live.
Yeah.
And let's face it, it's been way more than that watch. 77 in here at one time. Broke a Saturday night record. Fuck you, Twitter.
All right. There's an in stream button. I'm clicking it.
All right.
We said good day.
We said get lost.
I want to thank the 3 of you who donated, and to everyone else, we said good day.